I am the Space Quest historian. A week or so ago, I made a follow-up video about the Rednix game that got taken down, not once, but twice, by YouTube for very spurious reasons, and it earned my channel its first ever content guideline strike, meaning I was unable to post videos or updates for a week. Ironically, that video, the one you can't see anymore because it was taken down, was made in part because Rednix copyright flagged the first video I made about their stupid game, and now Rednix and their publishers earn all the revenue that video generates. In fact, they went so far as to reject my appeal twice, which meant that either I was going to get a copyright strike and have that video taken down as well, or I retract my appeals and basically concede that they can have all the money because I was stupid enough to include 20 seconds of one of their offensively terrible songs in a video retrospective that's obviously fair use. So my goal for the second video, the one that was taken down, was to stick it to them and make a video about their game that they couldn't copyright flag because I would not use any copyrighted music whatsoever. I would only use music that I had composed myself, which included a Eurodance-style song complete with a hook played on a fiddle echoing their own toilet-grade shtick entitled Rednix Are a Bunch of... In that video, I also had some rather pointed things to say about YouTube's appeal process when it comes to copyright claims and how YouTube's system is skewed absurdly in favor of large corporations and copyright trolls because YouTube are a bunch of who don't have the balls to stand up for the creators who sustain their platform. Now, the reasons given for both takedowns were sexual content. In the case of the first version of the video, it was because I'd used a series of cropped and censored images of men in business suits performing on each other as a metaphor for YouTube's priorities when it comes to their copyright appeal system, which you could argue was a bit of a gray area, so I removed those images, re-uploaded the video, and was hit with a second content guideline whack for sexual content, which, as it turns out, was an image of one of the Rednix guys on stage with a sock on his which is part of the game inbred with Rednix and also appears with no issue in other playthrough videos of the game, including my own previous video about it, which is still available and has no content strike on it. If I were a cynical person, I might assume, based on that second rather flimsy reasoning given by YouTube, that their objection to the video wasn't so much because a guy has his in a sock, but rather that I vocally encouraged everyone who watches my videos to use ad blockers, or simply go watch them on my PeerTube channel instead, which is ad-free and completely divorced from YouTube's dystopian system. Obviously, doing so is a bit of a gunshot down my own leg, as it were, because telling people to not watch my content on YouTube would cut massively into whatever scraps I made of the videos I am allowed to monetize, which is actually the vast majority of them, but I believe in principles more than profit, and also spite. Spite is a very motivating factor for me, so I'm not going to re-upload the video for a third time. Instead, I invite you to go watch it on my PeerTube channel, link also in the description, and if you enjoy my content, please consider checking out my Patreon or LiberaPay if you want to support my endeavors outside of the capitalist blast crater that is the website you're currently watching this on. And if this video also suspiciously disappears, well, I guess we'll know for certain why, right? Thank you for your time. I'll see you around the Corona stream. Bye.